What up, Chris Keyack here. I've got a cool thing that I'm going to show you here on the screen. If you go in your web browser, preferably Chrome, but if you go to bimquest.com/platform, and then just give it a second here, it'll take like about 20-30 seconds on the first time because it has to actually download the game. But basically, right within your web browser, you'll be able to launch a model. And what's really cool is that it's actually a game environment. So you can actually zoom around in here and pan in God mode just to kind of look at the environment. And the whole idea is that there are these cubes, the game cubes, that you need to go through and find basically throughout this maze or the game. Now you'll see here at the top it says select first person mode to play the game. So if I want to play the game, I just come in here to first person. And then you'll see in the lower right hand corner there's also a map as well that shows you where the cubes are at. So it gives you like a guide. And if you want a little bit more of a game environment, you can do graphics plus. And if you want to maximize this, you can easily just set it to maximize or escape if you want to go back. Now all of the controls are over here on the left. So basically walking is the W key, A to rotate left, S, and these are pretty standard game controls on a computer and a keyboard. And then you can use the mouse to actually rotate yourself around and look up and down and do different things. So you also see at the top that there are 16 cubes that you got to find, and currently 1 minute is past me messing around. So the whole idea is how fast can you actually find the BIM cubes and win the game. Now what's really cool about this is I sort of start to walk around a little bit, and as you walk you can actually press the R key and that'll allow you to run. You can move up beams and you can pretty much just walk across any object that you can get on top of, which is pretty important to understand. So if I actually get over here, let's go ahead and get our first cube. You can see that it's spinning, and we'll just go up here to the platform and then we'll just come over here, and then you can basically also jump if you need to, like if there's like a change in elevation or something. And if you fall off the platform, you'll basically go to the ground. And so let's go ahead and get this one here, and then once you get them, you'll see at the top that it tells you how many cubes that you've actually already collected. Now what I was going to say is that's really neat about this is actually a building information model. This was made with the BIM software or BIM platform. Haha, the game's called Platform. But it was made with the structural BIM platform called Tekla Structures. So when I actually click on objects, you'll see that there's information on these objects, and this was actually created using a BIM application. And then basically I just ported this and built a game inside of the Unity 3D gaming engine, and just made something kind of fun here where we've got a character and we can actually go through and inspect the model, all at the fingertips of just clicking one button, not installing any software, just clicking a link in on your computer and then opening it up here in your web browser and then being able to interact. Now I always get a little bit lost in the maze that I've even created here. I'm the guy that even modeled it. So if we click on this transparent, we can actually cheat a little bit, and I can see exactly where the cubes are at. Won't let me walk through the walls, but I can at least see where things are at. Now when I go through this, what's kind of cool about this concept is that if you actually had audio, or these comment cubes could actually be something that would drive somebody to do a review or an inspection process during construction design or even trade coordination. So what I'm trying to show is something a little bit fun, and this is actually a base design concept for a game, but could you apply that same fundamental design and concept to actually doing something for doing a review, and using game incentives to actually convince people to use the technology and interact and actually gain something from interacting in this BIM and 3D environment. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and be quiet for a little bit, and then I'll fast forward and show you me getting all of the cubes.